Hey everyone, it's Bree. I am super excited to unbox my design team kit from Erica Rose Creates. I am on her design team and she sent me this In Full Bloom scrapbooking workshop kit from Close to My Heart to work with. And it came with these color instructions with step-by-steps. It even came with some templates for your photos or like placeholders for your photos. So if you want to prepare these pages ahead of time and just leave these on your layouts until you're ready to put the photos, they included them, which is awesome. So I'm just going to quickly show you what you can make in the workshop. Just kind of flip through this really quickly and then show you everything in the kit. And then I'm going to go ahead and start a process video. Now, I did think about actually creating the layouts that you're supposed to make with this workshop, but I thought it would be fun to kind of do my own thing and see what I could do and get creative with it. So it does come with the instructions, like I said, to make so you can make 3 layouts in this workshop. It does let you know like the extra materials you'll need, like the Peacock Feathers Distress Oxide ink pad, which is optional. It really matches this collection really nicely. Palette knives, texture paste, journaling pen, all that stuff. So yeah, so it gives you like the layouts. This is like homework to have everything done, and that way when you go to create, like all of your stuff is prepped. So that's one of the layouts that you can make. Oh, so this is a double page layout. So this would be the left side, and then this would be the right side, which is super cute. Like these are really, really cute layouts, and they've done all the work for you. So if you really just want to purchase this kit, take it to a crop, or if you have a crafty weekend, you could totally just follow the instructions and make layouts pretty quickly. So this is, oh, so is it 3 double page layouts? So is it 6? It is. Wow. You get a bunch. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so this is project 1, 2, and 3, and they're both double page layouts. Okay, sorry. I was confused. Okay, so yeah, so this is the left side and then the right side. So cute. Look at all that journaling. There you go. And then these are the last pages. So this is the last double page layout. So lots of fun. These are great. It doesn't show who like created the layouts, but I'm not sure. So anyways, okay, so here let's get into what's in the kit. We get these loose gems in Lagoon, and I love these. These are so gorgeous. Oh, that color. We also get a fun stencil. And then these are the black chipboard die cuts, which are, oh my gosh, so amazing. They're so like super thin, so they're not going to add a lot of dimension to your layouts, and that's what I absolutely love. I mean, sometimes I like a lot of dimension, but in regard to embellishments, I kind of want to pick and choose what I want to be dimensional, and these are like paper thin. Like, oh my gosh, and they're so pretty, and the fact that they're black and they're really gonna pop on your page. I think I need like 15 more sheets of this stuff. And just the leaves, like you could totally put white paint. You can add some highlights with a white gel pen. You can maybe even emboss and put glitter on these. Oh, how pretty would that be? Oh, look at this butterfly though. I can't. Oh, it's so pretty. And then this film strip is really fun. Okay, so here are the cardstock stickers. It's a full sheet, lots of fun. Here are the pattern papers that you get. Okay, so they're double-sided. Oh no, it's not double-sided, I'm sorry. You get 2 of these. And then 1 sheet of that. And then, okay, so we have some frames and some die cuts with ephemera, and it does lay out exactly which piece it says which project each piece goes to. So super simple. Oh my gosh, look at these big florals. I love it. Oh, and this nice circular piece. Okay, and here are more of the pattern papers. Okay, these are double-sided. So I'm guessing these are like the thicker, these will be like the base for your layouts. These are a little more thin, so perfect for layering and fussy cutting. There's that sheet, and then there's this sheet of pattern paper. Okay, and then we also get cardstock. So you get these with this one, and then you get 2 black pieces of cardstock. So this is the kit. I'm so excited to get started. Obviously, like I said, these are a little bit thicker because this is the base. I think that was for the 3rd layout. yeah, so it's a little more thick. So yeah, I cannot wait to get started. I might maybe be inspired by a few of these layouts in regard to like a design of how I want to put things, but I am gonna just kind of make it mine and get creative and see what I can make. I'm so excited. I will see you in the process video in just a second.
All right, so let's just start this process. I immediately wanted to use the stencil that came in the scrapbooking kit, so I am going to stick it down to one of the pieces of the black cardstock that also came in the kit, and then I'm just taking some modeling paste from my stash, and I'm going to lightly apply it through that stencil. Now, I did add some of like light tack tape to the rest of the stencil so that it masked the rest of the stencil because I only wanted the lines. Now I'm just going to carefully add that paste through, and just a tip when you're applying any paste through any stencil, just go with like a light hand and just gently swipe it. That way you don't make too much of a mess, or not a lot of it will seep through, especially when you're using delicate stencils where some of the paste can slip up underneath it. So similar to what the kit said, I did pull out the Peacock Feathers Distress Oxide ink, and I did add some splatters, but of course it absorbed it because I diluted it with water, so it just went straight through the cardstock. Now, in order for it to show up on the black cardstock, I went ahead and did some ink blending, and then I also applied that the same ink using that blending brush right on top of the paste. Now, I did splatter on the paste and then also painted onto it, with a wet paintbrush, but then I wanted more of like a richer color to show up, so that's why I pulled out my ink blending brush and added it using that technique. So I do off camera add a little bit of yellow. That one is Mustard Seed. It's another Distress Oxide ink. Because I was using the black cardstock, I really wanted that ink to show up. Now, instead of like a traditional sense of maybe adding pattern paper straight to my cardstock base, I did the complete opposite and tore up my cardstock and I'm applying it to another piece of pattern paper. I tore the edges, and now I'm just roughing them up with my distress tool just a little bit more, and I love how the white paint as well as the Distress Oxide ink colors just really pop off that black cardstock. So I'm going to map my photo using a few of the pattern papers from the kit. I'm going in with this like green diagonal stripe, and then I also matted it with like that blue like pattern. It's hard to explain, but it's got a bunch of, it's like a vintagey looking pattern, so that is also one of my mats. And because I'm using a black cardstock, or like a darker cardstock, I did have to pull in some of my Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine just for some extra sparkle, and that's what it looks like. My mixed media background, it was so fun to create. I love those the paste lines. It's or when it's dried obviously, but it just adds so much texture and dimension, and it really pops on top of that black. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and work on the rest of my layout. I'm going to go ahead and use some of these die cut pieces that I went ahead and separated. They all came on like a 12 by 12 pattern sheet, so I just punched them all out, and that way they're ready to go, and I've got them all pushed to the side. I did want to add some staples, so I took my Heidi Swap stapler and pulled out my black ones. That way it matched the collection nicely. And then I really like this piece here. It's got like a scalloped edge, so I'm gonna back my photo with one of them, and then I am going to take the other one and carry it over to the bottom right corner. So I'm gonna have embellishment clusters with my photo, as well as this one that I'm working here on the bottom right, and then I'm going to add one to the top right as well. So I'm just pulling in some of those pieces that I punched out and seeing what works well together. I had a lot of fun with this kit. There's just so much to it with the leaves and the flowers, and I'm really liking the bold black colors with that peacock feather, the yellow, and then that limey green. It's just, the colors are great. So my title is going to be Happy Times, and I took that from the 12 by 12 cardstock sticker sheet. And it would be neat to add some journaling with a white gel pen. I can maybe add that later. And now I'm filling in some of the spots, like pulling in more pops of black by using those thin chipboard pieces, and those are amazing. So I added a butterfly on my photo, and then I'm tucking in some leaves into the other two clusters. So here I'm going to go ahead and work on the top right cluster, trying to figure out what color I wanted. I did end up going with yellow. I thought we need some pops of yellow, and then I'm going to layer another or I'm going to layer a sticker on top of it, and then I'm going to layer some leaves, and then I'm going to find another thin chipboard piece. I believe I find another small butterfly. So it worked out perfectly. And so I'm going to glue that on and tuck in some bits here. So there are some leaves. And do I add? Oh, I add a butterfly here. I don't know if I add any. I don't think I add any more of those chipboard pieces. So lastly, I am going to sprinkle in some of these loose gems in Lagoon. And I'm just taking my Crystal Katana and my Scotch Tacky Glue, and I'm just adhering those around the page. And here is a closer look of everything. I had a lot of fun. After I showed you this up close shot, I thought, okay, I need some black splatters. So I am going to pull out the Close to My Heart archival black ink, and I'm going to add some water to it, and I'm going to add some black splatters real quick just to tie everything together. I am glad that I added that at the last minute. Those black splatters just really went well, and it kind of finished the layout off. So thank you so much for commenting, watching, and subscribing. I will have everything for Erica linked in the description box below. Make sure if you do shop Close to My Heart, use her link. And thanks again, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.